Go to Facebook. Go ahead and use the test channel. Sorry, the test page on Facebook. I'm just trying to catch anything that's broken, but it looks like everything's good. Yes. Oh, okay. No worries. Okay. Do you see a button that says live? Okay, YouTube. Check out YouTube. Oh, did you see it? Let me check. Let me see. Can you move it? I tested this yesterday. Test. Here we go. Oh, you don't see a button that says create live? Uh, yeah, so when you click live, and there's a tab next to live. Ooh. Oh yeah, they updated this. Okay. So do you see where it says live API on the right side? That's your RTMP information. So you can just copy the server URL and your stream key. Does it look like this? Is it download or desktop? Yeah, man, it sucks. I don't like having an issue when we release. Oh, I'm trying to send you the. Come on. It's not letting me drag into the Slack, so I can send you the. Let me see your photo. Oh, yeah, that's the good one. That's the one. Do you see where it says connector? I think on the top. Yeah, now I click on it. Sometimes I get this menu, sometimes I get the other one. But click on connector. Yeah, because we're probably streaming to hit points. That's what I'm thinking. Maybe as part of release, one person starts up Studio, just goes to all the endpoints at once. The other person checks each endpoint because I'm trying to open YouTube and YouTube is really slow because I'm streaming and checking all of my endpoints. Or better yet, I'm trying to get my PC up and running. Anyway, when you click on connector, you're going to see the information. Cool. That's how you do it. So I'll click on add RTMP in Studio and just copy over that information, and it'll stream exactly from Studio. I was going to show you what I see. I'm seeing this now. And I think this was a beta, and now, oh, I see, switch to previous version. Okay, they put me in this new version for some reason. You can see what this looks like. There we go. So this one's basically the same thing. So pretty much the same idea, but where it says live API, you just copy that stuff into Studio in that same RTMP. Okay, let me check my YouTube channel. YouTube Studio. Let's see what it's doing. Send her 72 character message I should send back. Oh boy. Cool. All right. You want to try? Did you try doing the RTMP? Cool. Did it work? Yeah, so when you start Studio, it'll start streaming to that endpoint. I see. Yeah, LinkedIn targeting. Oh, go ahead. LinkedIn targeting is interesting. So you have to have 300 or more users in that market. So I guess because we have our test accounts are weird, I think it's some weird data in it. It put us in a weird state where we started with 300, but then had less than 300. I don't know how that happened. Probably because they're messing with our account a little bit. I got that goofy error message. But I should have tried it again this morning because yesterday it said that that account wasn't whitelisted. There's some weird issue we're getting, but today it works. But get that goofy targeting message. How's it look on Facebook? Sweet. Let's check the Cody stuff. Okay, cool. I'm going to see if I can you invite the studio? Oh, Bright Cove. Let me check this real quick. Yeah, feel free to mess around with layouts right now. While I'm working on this, I'll just keep watching. After I check this, I'll have you add another account. We're getting so many new customers. Just wondering what kind of crap are they going to run into. All right, I'm Bright Cove. Check it out. Streaming, awesome. Yep. And now Twitch. Some guy named Dr. Disrespect has 35,000 viewers on Call of Duty. Call of Duty, what is this game? It says Modern Warfare. Mm-hmm. Modern Warfare on the. Are you saying Modern Warfare on the phone? How do you play on the phone? I know they make like little attachments, and I think you can use a PS4 Bluetooth controller. How do you play it? Do you play with a touch screen, touch controls? Wow. Oh wow. You're really good, man. I could not do that. You're talking about Fortnite or Call of Duty? Wow. Good lord, I didn't know that. Let me check. Ugh. I worked on every Call of Duty since World at War. It was the one that came out after Modern Warfare. And I will reveal a trade secret. Do you know about the leveling system in Call of Duty, where you get kills and you level up, you siege and you start over? Have you heard of this? So the way the game works is, uh, so every time you get kills or whatever, you get points. And so once you get a high enough score, you can prestige. So because you unlock stuff as you're going. So you can prestige, which means you have to start from the level 1, but you get like an extra equipment slot or something like that, or you get an extra custom setup. That was introduced 2 weeks before the game released. 2 weeks. All of a sudden, because I knew the guy who was the project lead on Modern Warfare was my project lead in the AV lab, because he created his own department. And he's like, they didn't even introduce that 2 weeks before release. It was like, hey, we have this new system. Like, what? We're going to release in 2 weeks. And that changed video games forever, because then every game had to have some kind of level up system where you play online and you level up. That completely changed the industry. But I couldn't believe 2 weeks before release. Oh, guess what? Test this. Okay. Log in to Twitch. Did you see when Ben said this morning that the that images weren't looping, that star cards weren't looping. That scared me. I didn't either. That's why I was panicking. It's like, what? That was like our first test case. Start card video. And I was like, wait, did Bruno let it play for 1 second and switch? No, because I saw him do it. So that's why I was like, what? But yeah, I think he's still got old media files. Like super old. Like when the company first started. All right, Twitch. Twitch should be working. Give me Twitch. Give me Twitch. Yay. Go to the channel. Looks like something's live. And hey, Bruno, I'm on Twitch. It looks terrible. Oh my God, it looks awful. Yes, I'm on Twitch. It looks god awful. Like, wow, this is bad. I need to contact my network. I'd be like, what the hell? This sucks butt. Yeah, oh, slow internet, right? Yeah, it's shitty, dude. They were making a big deal about doing FiOS. Like in Los Angeles, and certain counties have the FiOS. Do you know about FiOS? FiO. I forgot what it stands for. It's fiber. It's like fiber internet optical service. Super fast, like super fast, like insane. And so when we were looking for a place to move, I was willing to drive further to work if we could get inside one of those FiOS lines. They don't do that anymore in LA. It was like maybe I know there are certain pockets of New York they still have FiOS, but they just don't do it. It's like, God damn it! That would have been so cool. Super connections, like 1,000 download or something, and it was and upload. And it was consistent. Would have been totally worth it. All right, check out my terrible Twitch stream. Look at this. You can probably tell I've had my coffee. I'm talking too much. When do you usually make what time do you take your first cup of coffee? Oh yeah, you guys have awesome. You guys have Fiesta, right? Siesta. Siesta, Fiesta, not the other one. Siesta. No. Siesta. Nueva. We come and sing a song. I've had too much coffee, bro. I got some medium roast because I'm realizing whatever I got, breakfast roast is too much. Oof. Yeah. All right. So yeah, my Twitch stream is god awful. Wow. Okay. Why does my network suck? I'm not on Ethernet because I put the router in the other room. I'm already making a faux pas. There's already a hole in the wall where they put cable. I think it's just big enough for me to slide Ethernet cable in here. Okay. All right. Well, thank you so much, Bruno. Keep progressing. I'm going to check those release tickets and go ahead and finish them. I'll keep going on mobile. So what do you want to do after regression? Oh, would you mind keep going on the test cases? Is there anything more for Studio Asset? I was going to read over them today after I finish up scenes. Was there anything else? Yeah, if you don't mind. Especially error handling. Things like, well, like one of them you uploaded MP3 that let you upload it. So that's a ticket. And I can't forget the one you saw yesterday where you had a device, you disconnected, then persistent. Persistence, that's something we need to add to the test cases. Like what exactly persists? If you save a bunch of stuff, save it for later, and then reopen the session, do you mind writing a test case for that? That one guy for disconnect device is good. I need to add that to the broadcast cases. Oh, the description. We should have it somewhere where it says which endpoints do you see the description and which ones you don't. Because Facebook pages and groups, you don't see the description. Twitter, you don't see the description. Bright Cove doesn't. But the player, I think YouTube, I can see right here, Twitch doesn't. So yeah, so how about that? Let's do what persists and anything with a description, because now it has a 255 limit, but certain endpoints don't show all 255 characters. So go ahead and add that. That could be a cool studio asset test case right there. So basically the repo is set up. So tomorrow we can concentrate on that. I'm wondering what test case, because at least the asset test cases look like they're going to work the same in what will be Studio 2.0 or whatever the next studio is, which is scenes. And then there's going to be basically a complete UI overhaul. So I was thinking for at least automation within Studio is first get a collection of oh boy, my stream was stopped automatic. No, my network's so bad that it looked like it stopped. Yeah, wow, my stream is terrible. There aren't a lot of IDs in Studio. Whereas I've gotten Fitz to add a lot of IDs to Portal. But generally, just Deaton and Orth have been so busy that I felt kind of bad. Like, hey, I should be able to I should do the XPath anyway. But just for the ease of how everything's going to change, maybe we can make a list of what elements in Studio could use an ID. The biggest problem is that, yeah, if you like disconnect devices or reconnect devices, that's going to be an issue because you really can't have a steady ID. So I just made it it has to click whatever was the first option in the sources list. I just did it that way. Or I created an XPath based on the device name, because the device name does show up, I think, in the class name. So I just use an XPath to then call the class name, I believe, and I was able to click on specific sources. But we're going to have to do stuff where it could say whatever's the first item in the source list has to drag it over or click or double click to add it to the timeline. So I'm thinking that's something we can work on tomorrow. So awesome. Well, thank you very much. You got anything, questions or clarification, just let me know. So I'll pretty much just be working on those cases. So go ahead and finish regression and then test cases. And I'll keep going on scenes. Awesome. Well, stay safe out there, man. Later.